keyboard. Buddy, off the keyboard. Come on now. No keyboard for you, buddy. No keyboard. Close this. Monty, buddy, come on. Cooperate a little bit. Hi Eileen, how's it going? Here's Monty. A little disorganized. I just got back from work. And Monty's ready for his food. I did manage to go home at lunch for him to... What's up, buddy? Managed to go home at lunchtime to give him a little snack to tide him over, but he is still quite hungry. That cord isn't going to reach the ground, so we'll just unplug that for now. There's his bowl. Fill it up for you, buddy. Go. There. Oh. This barges right through the camera. Oh yeah, he's just starving. I gave him a bunch of wet food over the weekend. I went to my parents' house for Easter, so now today he's got to be just on the dry food. He's and I put a tube of his favorite churro treats in there. those like pureed chicken treats. There you can kind of see he's uncovered it now. I like to put that down and then put his kibble on top, so it's kind of like a surprise for him. Although he sees me pouring it in there, so it's not a great surprise. And the dry food is this Purina 1 chicken, which is it's a big bag, but it was the food that they had him on at the shelter, so I just bought the biggest bag they had just in case he was a picky eater, but he's not. So I just got a big bag that is, you know, it's good food. But I'm glad he's not picky, because then I can get other good food that is more affordable after that runs out. And then I've also got 2 Ikea chairs to put together, which is, figured I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone and just stream Monty while I'm doing that. Pushing it along. Maybe I'll stick it up against this leg here. It wasn't much of a trip, but over the weekend I took him to my parents' house, which is about an hour drive away. That was the biggest trip he's been on so far. Here, push it again, like push it against that, buddy. You keep sliding it away. But yeah, like he travels okay. I don't know how he would travel longer than that, but for the hour drive he was really good. You know, he meows the whole time, but he stays put. He just sat like in the passenger seat, and like a bed, makeshift bed on the passenger seat for him. Meowed non-stop, but he has kind of a quiet meow, so you know. Cat I had before him would like scream in the car. It was pretty crazy. Maybe if I pull it back, it'll stay in the frame for a bit longer before I have to move it. Here. It's having a hard time getting those last 3 in the corner. There you go. Oh yeah, your cat took off on you. I'm sure he'll be okay. Like they're pretty quick and they can fend for themselves pretty well. They're well suited to being outdoors. Obviously, Monty's got a bit of an issue with his legs, so he's gonna be an indoor buddy. That and being in an apartment building, it's hard to let him in and out. So even if he had four legs, he would still probably be an indoor cat. All right, now set it up here. Plug it in because my phone's almost out of batteries. There we go. Did you just get the cat, or do you just not? You don't have chips on any of your cats? I've always had them chipped just because at the shelter system here, they when they get intaked, they get neutered or spayed and microchipped all at the same time. So they're all microchipped when you go to adopt them. Oh, okay. He's an off the grid kitty. The man won't be able to track him down. Oh, Monty, you ready to play? Oh, here, we'll see if you're interested in building furniture. Probably not, but we'll see. Advanced pieces, short pieces, a back seat, and a butt seat. Today I'm building Theodoras if you want to follow along at home. Oh, your cat's not even one, eh? So he's just a tiny little thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna open the two. I'm gonna get confused if I open both. What the heck is that? It's a weird part. 2 sizes of Allen key. That's a pretty hefty project for Ikea. Okay. So we need our big bendy pieces. Was it one of those like white lawn chairs or like patio chairs? 'Cause I feel like I've seen very much the same thing. I've also seen like when at a buddy's cottage when those chairs are all old and beaten up. Somebody was sitting on one, and another guy ran up and just kicked the leg out from under it and broke the leg off, and the guy in the chair just collapsed. Oh, these snap apart. Is it like that? Oh, wait. One has a square hole and one has a round hole. Oh no, one just has a square picture. So the square goes on that one. The circle goes on that one. Okay, oh. Oh, that's gonna have to come off. No, that didn't work. Well, I hope that's gonna be not super visible. Should have cut that off before I stuck it on, but whatever. Yeah, he's got a couple. You can see behind him there. There's one on the left there. That's how he kind of gets up onto the bed. And then there's one over there. That's how he gets up onto this table. He hangs out behind the TV. And then there is a third one down by that lamp. There's like just like a post for him to scratch on so he doesn't scratch the couch instead. I don't really like buying cat trees just because like the construction of them is so like flimsy. They fall apart after a while, like after not long enough, I find, for how much you pay for them. But I always keep my eyes out for like when they're on sale, or sometimes Amazon has some really good deals. That gray one back there was from Amazon. I really want to just build them though. I don't really like I don't really have the facilities to do that, but eventually I would like to just buy the rope and build my own. I feel like in the long run it would actually end up being cheaper and they would last longer. And yours are in shreds. Yeah, that's the other thing is like they get destroyed so easily by the cats, especially if you have more than one. And like Monty with his one paw, he has kind of a hard time scratching. Like he scratches, but he can't sharpen his claws as quickly as another cat. Like his paws were trimmed when I got him, and I still don't have to trim them. They're still like gonna round it off, like they look like they've been clipped recently. But it's just because of his like. It's hard for him to like get a grip on stuff because like most cats they have both hands on it. So he'll grab it and then kind of get stuck on it, and then he doesn't really like it, so he kind of gives up. I have one of those like cardboard. Here it is. It's like a bed, but it's one of those like cardboard scratchers. He seems to like the like flat scratchers more than the posts. Alright, where was I? These things. Oh. He's getting up to some trouble on the counter behind me. There, you sit in the chair. One of these things. And I need the long ones now. What? I don't know if you heard him there. He had something to say. I think I know what you mean. My last cat did that weird like hunch whenever she was scratching at a post. Okay. That must matter which side. Be on the outside. And bend it the same way, so it's that one. Oh, do these actually push fit now? Okay, that's interesting. There's like little plastic pegs on that first piece that like helps line it up for the screws. Now that goes in. That was fairly painless to get that in there. This is that one. There we go. There's one side of the chair done. The other one. Push fit those. There. Yeah, so he scratches the post and like the cardboard thing, and then the couch. He likes scratching the couch as well, which I would rather he didn't, but I got the couch for free, so I'm not complaining. I'm just happy he does scratch it all because like it's good for their claws. I'm better skilled, yeah. I mean it's It's easier than it looks if you haven't built IKEA furniture. They make it very easy. Their instructions are really good. That always fascinates me with them. I'm sure they have like really smart engineers to figure out how to like make it as simple as possible. Oops. But that doesn't stop me from still sometimes I'll put the wrong side on or I'll put something on upside down and not realize it till too late. And then I have to take half of the thing apart to fix my problem. Like just yesterday, this chair or this table that it's sitting on, that the camera's sitting on this table here, I put a part on upside down and I had to like go backwards like 3 steps. Yeah, this is like it's my parents' neighbor's couch. Like they were getting rid of it, and I grabbed it up and like it's a nice couch, and it seems like they barely even used it for however many years they had it. It looks like it's brand new. And now Monty's just gonna beat it up. He's got like there's threads pulled out in spots, but that's living with cats. You kind of have to sacrifice your furniture a little bit. I think there would be a market for like custom furniture that has, like, say you have your couch and most of it is like not scratchable material, but then like maybe around the side and the front of the arm, it is scratchable material that like cats like to scratch, but it's a panel that you could like replace when it gets worn out. I think there'd be a market for that. Sell it to wealthy cat owners. I wouldn't have one, but I would like to sell them. Oh, that goes on first. That's interesting. And these parts go in the middle. Goes on like that. Okay. These chairs are pretty easy. There's not a lot to these. There. And does it? Yeah, it's weird. There is a hole back there for me to screw that in, but it doesn't say to do that. Next is cross member. I think this piece. Yeah, those are round. It has to be this piece. I'm double checking all these markings to make sure I have it oriented the right way. There's the little a divot there. There's the divot. And then watch me still get it wrong. Start that. Start that. Monty is helping. trying to keep my phone plugged into the wall here so I can't move it too far. But I'm trying to get him and the work area in the same kind of shot. No leg on the table. There, that kind of works. Yeah, he really will. Oh, what are you, camera shy? Now he's sitting over here. Maybe he got concerned about me moving stuff around to put this on. I don't know. Here. Go get that. Yeah, I didn't realize it first, but I had my garbage bin in the kitchen, like out in the kitchen, basically. I would have it like there in the corner. But he started like eating the bits of the plastic bag that were sticking out. And then like he ate like such a big amount of the bag the one time when I was at work. I was like, God damn, Monty, what are you doing? I was so worried about him because like he ate like a piece of the like that much of the bag was missing, a big huge chunk. I was so worried that he was gonna get some sort of like digestive problem or something, but he's fine. But now the garbage bin has to be in the cabinet because he apparently loves eating plastic. So far, hasn't eaten any of that clear plastic. He just likes the white plastic. But I'm watching you. Okay. So, it said to put those screws in loose, not tight. Oh, okay, and then same thing with one of these. Just two of the same. It is two of the same. One goes there, one goes there. And same thing with these, they just go in loose. That really wants to cross there. There we go. Yeah, it's really weird. What part of your evolution makes you want to like crave plastic? That and here, I'll show you another one. Those little like the cheap little mouse toys that you get like a big package of them. These little things. I had a package of a bunch of different colors of them, and this one, he ate the tail. Like what? That can't taste good. I don't get it. Like the and like that was on me too, letting him eat the tail because like I saw him start swallowing the tail on one time. Like he was playing with it, and then suddenly he started like gagging, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And it's like the body of it is like in his mouth, and the tail was like down his throat. So I pulled it out and like put it away, and then didn't think that he was actually trying to eat it. I thought it was like an accident, so I just let him keep playing with them, and then he actually like bit the tail off and ate one. So now he's only allowed to play with one at a time and fully supervised. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Put the screw somewhere. Almost lost it on myself. There we go. Oh, no, that wasn't going in. What the hell? I think that must be why they didn't want me to tighten any of the other ones yet, because it, even with them loose, it's hard to get this lined up so because it wants to like go on an angle and cross thread. To kind of push on it and take the pressure off. There we go. I think that's good. Don't use the round ones, use the flat ones? Is that what it's saying? There's 2 round ones. There's the 2 flat ones. Okay. What? It says use a screwdriver, not a drill, and it's just normal. It's not an Allen key, it's just normal Phillips bits. Good thing I have one. Where the heck did I put that? Alright, fuck it. It says no drills, so don't rat me out to Ikea, but I'm going to use a drill. Because I cannot can't find my screwdriver. Oops. I'll tighten those properly when I find the screwdriver, but they're in. and then tighten all those. You know what? Since I got the drill out, I have an Ikea Allen key that I've straightened out to put in a drill. There. This is one of these that I put it in a vise and then bent it and bent it. Made it straight-ish, but makes putting IKEA furniture together a lot faster. It's like ASMR. Yes, today we're building IKEA furniture. Oh, let's just. Okay. Is that just slipping on there? Kind of. Alright, well. It only helps when you don't actually have to tighten things that much. Because it's round, so the bit part can't actually grab it. So you can see it starts to slip after you get it too tight. So, oh well. At least it does the bulk of it, and then I can just tighten it off with that. Hey, I see you eating plastic. You figured out that it's plastic. Oh, now you're gonna sit there and be cute, huh? Did I catch him on the camera? I don't know if I did, but he was trying to take a bite out of the plastic. Whoa. Why is it so wobbly? I don't get it. Is it my floor, maybe? I think I have kind of a lumpy floor in this apartment. But I don't think that's what this is. What do you think? You think I need to tighten that? Inspector Monty, where did I go wrong? Why is it so wobbly? Oh, okay. I think with this warning, wobbly, not wobbly, being attached to this step of tightening everything, I guess the order that I tighten that kind of will affect it being wobbly. So Monty was right. I'm gonna back these off now. Try again. Maybe no drill this time. Maybe they, okay, Ikea, I guess you know what you're talking about. Actually, I loosened those off, and it's not wobbly anymore. So I don't think I even need to. Oh, kind of actually. I guess I do have to loosen that one. Okay. His favorite toy and food. That's a good one. Yeah, I didn't know he was such a good structural engineer. He knew exactly what was wrong with it. Also, I grabbed the other wrench from when I built this table. So, we'll see if maybe doing two of them together will make this faster and even. Oh, I'm loosening them. Am I? Yeah, that's tightening. Actually, does it even give you a hint of what the order should be? Does it matter? I don't know if my dexterity is good enough for trying to tighten these at the same time. My left hand in particular is pretty bad, pretty not helpful. Let me start from the back. I don't really. Just seems like when they get tightened, then it warps it, makes it wobbly. There, that's good. And it's wobbly. What the fuck? Tighten that by itself. And then tighten this by itself. And it wobbles. If I put weight on it while I tighten it. If I do that and that. It still wobbles. It's 10 after 10. Yeah. Which is, you know, it's we're getting close to Monty's usual bedtime, sort of, but I don't work till 10 a.m., so I sleep in a bit and then I stay up late a bit, and Monty just kind of follows along with my schedule. But he does get to a point. Hey, stop that. It's funny. He does get to a point where like he wants to go to bed, and he'll come and start like meowing at me and pawing at me, and it's like he's like, "Okay, I'm done. It's bedtime." And then I feel bad because I like playing video games, and then I stay up too late sometimes, and he gets. I mean, if I don't end up going to bed with him, he just falls asleep. Like I have that bed, the cardboard bed I showed you, is just under my like computer area, so he just sleeps in there if I don't go to bed when he's ready. Oh, no, it's 10 p.m. right now, 10 at night, and then I work at 10 a.m. Oh, buddy, look at him. He's just flopped himself down here. He's such a sweetie. He's making one-handed air biscuits. Right, buddy. He loves his scratches. I think he can't. This area here, he can't really scratch himself that accurately with his back legs. He seems to really like it when I scratch him on his scab or like his scar. Nice ninja roll. Yeah, the bite then lick. It's a light bite. It's a love bite. But his teeth are really pointy. Sometimes they do hurt. What's up? Hey, I gotta finish building this chair. I can't just keep giving you belly rubs. I can't just keep giving you belly rubs. As much as I want to. Yeah, bite the chair. See, look how gentle those bites are. Oops. Back this one up. Everything's nice and loose. Oh, heads up. Look out, Monty. Look out. What are you doing? he on there? Yeah, okay, he's on there. What are you doing? You knucklehead. Does he molt? Like, yeah, yeah, he does. Like, he sheds a lot. There's a lot of black hairs around. You don't really see them a lot because they're black. But, like, when I sweep up, it's crazy how much there is, like, on the floor that I don't really notice because of the texture and the pattern on the floor. And then I sweep up and I use those, like, dry Swiffer pads and they're, like, covered in hair at the end. Okay, let's see if I can. Start from this end. I don't really know where I'm going wrong. You just have to have weight on it while I tighten the whole thing up. Can I put this in it? No, that's gonna cover those, so no. That's annoying. Don't. What's that, Monty? Do you have another suggestion for me? Oh no. Alright, I don't think it's gonna be not wobbly. I think it's just gonna be a wobbly chair. Hopefully when you sit down on it, that kind of holds it steady. That's annoying. What? That's not how you did that. Hook that on, and then push those in the holes. That's hooked on. Okay. Did that get caught on? He just came flying through here. Full speed. Yeah, I used to have this cat with like long white hair, and it was like everywhere. It was like thickly matted on stuff if you didn't clean up like all the time. And I'm sure it's almost as bad with Monty. It's just that it's short hair and it's black, so it's not as visible. He's getting antsy. He wants to play. You know what? We might have to hold off on the second chair. I might have to play with you, Monty. So let me finish this one. Okay. And then you screw those in. Again, with a screwdriver. So keep not telling them. I'm going to use a drill again. Over. Ouch. Sit on. I hope you could see him running back and forth. I think he's getting the zoomies. Oh, of course, I put the other bit over here. Or did I? Put it here. Go, Monty, go. Go, Monty, go. Come on. Do another lap by the camera. No? Well, it's the drill. The drill's making him freak out. Because he knows you're not supposed to use it with IKEA furniture. It's okay, Monty. I've got it set so it won't strip. I'm being careful drilling into plastic. You loony. You loony tune. Hey, it's not wobbly anymore. What the hell? What happened? I didn't do anything. But it fixed it, so I'm not complaining. There we go. There's one chair. Now I can eat dinner at a table instead of on the couch or on my office chair. So, we're moving up in the world. Isn't that right, Monty? as much as I do want to just build this other chair, I think I'm going to save it for tomorrow. I had a long day at work, and I know Monty's getting tired, but he also, I'm going to play with him, and then I'll end the stream. And then, try and do the same thing tomorrow, but hopefully not as late. Oh, my phone's at 6% as well, even though it was plugged in. Streaming takes a lot of batteries. Come on, Monty, let's do a couple quick grabs. Good catch. He knows that I give him treats after we're done playing, so sometimes he just tries to bring the toy over to his food bowl. He's pulling pretty hard. Oh, you put it down? Not gonna let it get away. You little thing. Oh, cutie patootie. I've only seen him do it once, but when he gets really excited about something, he swings for it with his missing leg. See all the muscles twitch and he swings and, nothing happens. Okay, my phone is now at 4%, now at 3%. I think we've got to end the stream here, or it's gonna get ended for us. So Monty, say goodnight. Say goodnight to the world. Thanks for helping me build the furniture. Oh my, get the rub on my hand. Thanks for keeping me and Monty company while we're building furniture. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow to build the next one. Hope you have a good night, Aline. We'll see you tomorrow. Or whenever you tune in next.